Welcome to Coffee and Bonsai with Tom. Today I'm going to show you how I make some of my own mame bonsai pots. You can see here I've got a little sake cup. We broke one and then also broke the container, and so this has been sitting around in the cupboard, and I thought that would make an excellent little pot. I have no idea where this came from. Could be a similar story, but it's a cute little yellow pot. And this I got from Value Village. You may have seen the sticker on there. I was just kind of roaming through there looking for a shelf, and I thought, that would make a nice pot. And, so you may have these around the house, who knows. I bought this inexpensive bit set. You can see them here off Amazon. I'll put a link to that. And basically just find one that's, the right size for the pot that you want to do. And larger pots, of course, you can put multiple holes in. I can see this is a little big for this one. And the kit comes with a range of sizes, so you can pick what works for you. Yeah, this one is about perfect. And so I think those two bits should work quite well. Use a regular drill to do this. There are a few caveats which I'll go over as we go through this. The main one being, at least with these inexpensive bits, you don't want to go too fast. It's kind of a, you'll grind the biting stuff right off the end of the bit that's going to drill your hole. So I found, go slow and use water and sort of clear out the debris as you're grinding in. The other thing is to start at an angle. I'll show you here, and then kind of work the drill bit up. And then I found that is the best way. So you can see I start at quite an angle just to kind of get it started. And as I said, go slow and hold with my hand. And once you get it going, it's quite easy. But, initially go in an angle and then kind of straighten it up. And then you kind of, wiggle it around. I'll show you the complete process on this first pot and then just quickly go through the other two. But it's pretty easy. Like, it takes a little bit to get the hang of it. I would definitely start with a pot you don't care about, because you're probably going to make some mistakes. The other key thing is when you get near the end, you want to use very little pressure, because, as you're grinding through, and you can see here I've got a nice start, and I, kind of squirt it out to get the debris out of there. You get better cutting. But as you get almost through, you don't want to push very hard, because you can imagine what happens is you're just going to break through that last little bit of pottery and cause a bad chip. So slow, steady, and very little pressure when you're almost through. And you'll get a nice clean drainage hole. So I am just working away on this one. I think we're getting close. So I kind of wiggle it a bit and then really ease off. You don't want to push hard, because you'll see it'll punch down here. Right, there we go. And look at that. Boy, I got right in the center of the glaze on the bottom, and that is an excellent execution there. You can see here's the puck. I think that will make a very nice little home for a bonsai, and you can look forward to my putting something in there. I love that green crackle glaze. Here's a larger pot. It's basically the same exact process. Put a little water in, and start drilling at an angle. It does take a bit to get it started, but once you've sort of figured it out, it's pretty easy. Some pots are thicker than others. Some are thinner, some are harder. They're made out of different material. But, as long as you use water and kind of squirt it out, even these inexpensive bits work. You can see sometimes I just squirt it out, and it seems to cut better. And be patient, Oh, and there we go. That one's a little off center. Wabi sabi, that's just how it works out sometimes, but it'll drain just fine. And I think a nice cactus will look beautiful in that pot. And here is the tiny yellow one. This feels like it's almost like a polymer. It doesn't feel like pottery necessarily. And I haven't tried to go through actual glass yet. I'll try that. But I would think teacups or sake cups or rice bowls. I mean, there's all kinds of cute things that work really well. I think would be quite charming to put a plant in. This is a little harder to start, but there we go. And there we go. Through again, a nice clean hole. What a gorgeous little pot this will make. And there we go. You can see I have 3 adorable new pots to put trees in. And that's a wrap for today. And I want to thank you for spending time with me. And I'll see you again soon. And, try making some of your own pots.